Jak se vám vede? A my hrajeme Zaklínače 3, jsme v Tusantu. Wow, pěkná socha. Mám jít nahoru. Dobré, tudy se jde nahoru, dobrý, to zatím není tak moc komplikovaný. Ještě výš mám jít? Zamčí. A je to tady, komplikace.
Halt!
Need to see Sienna urgently.
In the matter of?
Want to talk to her. It's important.
Want to talk? Go see your gran at tea time. Not one locked up on the Duchess's orders. No doing without special permission. Period.
Found some information important to her case. Need an explanation. Urgently.
Fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murder.
Protože už tam nebude.
Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
Tak mi předvěď, jak jsi schopný.
The witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular this.
A dobrý, ona tam je. To je samý překvapení tady.
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artorius' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me.
I know who the fifth victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Deadloff is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Sienna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear. Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
Because she turned her back on you, then banished all memory of you?
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved, and your sick curiosity sated. Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? Oh, she's no longer in danger, true. But she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
I probably will.
Perhaps, just for a second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk have done you and forgive her.
Why should I?
For old time's sake. You loved each other once.
Please. I don't know who fed you that rubbish, but...
Read your governess's diary. You played together, were inseparable. Henriette'd get you into trouble sometimes, sure. But there were also times she stood up for you. When you had nightmares, only she could calm you. Time eats away at memories, distorts them. Sometimes we only remember the good. Sometimes only the bad.
If she loved me so, why did she wash her hands off me? Forget me,
Sienna, you were exiled when she was how old? 12? 13? She was a child. What was she supposed to do? Rebel? Organize a coup? Steal your father's seal and forge a pardon? She was powerless. Wiped you from her memory not because she didn't care, but because your departure was traumatic for her. She forgot because that was the only way she could handle the pain.
Ugh. You meant what you said in the Land of a Thousand Fables. You really want a happy ending to this story, don't you? With all of us living happily ever after. Go, Witcher, or they'll give your medal to another. And that would be a shame.
Farewell, Sienna.
Nenechá si ukecat, to je její chyba. Ale má taky celkem slušnou zbroj, taková zajímavá. To není i mužská verze. A už jdeme na party? Už to bude? Kde jsou strážní, sakra? Máme.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Jo, jdeme na to. Jdeme si pro medaji, jdeme si pro peníze. Ať se konečně tady z té hadé můžu vyslít.
Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
No veme si, jak se mu to pěkně hojí.
Your face doesn't look good. Though it looked even worse last I saw you.
I apply a balm of arnica. I hardly feel it anymore.
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Sienna's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she?
Zajímalo, co na to hlavně řekne Anna Henrietta. Co vás bude snažit nějak ospravedlnit.
To strike down her own sister, her liege, traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness. Let's begin the ceremony.
Tak, je důležitý vždycky všechno radši pořádně vyšetřit, než potom toho litovat. To bych hodně čuměl. Když bych se na to vysral. Možná ještě stejně pořád hodně čumět budu. Bůh ví, co se stane. Taky si nemohl trošku oháknout, tady ve zbroji.
Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness.
Proč ty lidi mají sakra všichni červený oči? Co to má znamenat? Jsou to démoni.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair.
Ježiš, klidek s tou hudbou, jsem se lekl.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair.
Bych si nebyl až tak jistý, až se dozvíte tu poslední zprávu.
I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime.
Děkuji za těch 5000, vaše výsosti, to jste si opravdu natáhla přes kapsu. Musíme to hrát klid, nebudeme tady vytahovat takovéhle věci před všema. Tohle je potřeba projednat mezi 4 očima.
In a moment I shall speak to Sienna. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me. Yet you also showed me her horrendous deeds. As head of state, I must judge her fairly. But she is my sister. Thus my heart bleeds for her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
To chcete, abych měl dneska noční můry, tam ukazujete ty andělí bez obličeje.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
Bitterness consumes Sienna. She had cause to resent many of the court of Beauclair. I know her reasons, understand them even. But I can't condone the actions she chose to take.
What is he talking about, Sienna?
You know exactly what. I was forcibly exiled, remember? To your benefit. You knew well the throne would then be yours, though I was the elder.
The ministers I can understand. They'd hated me since I was a child, thought me a poor prospect for the wife of a duke.
I even understand our parents. I'd always sensed the problem. They simply feared me, for I dared to be free. That fabricated curse, it fell into their laps. A gift from above that brought relief. But you... Your dagger hurt most. You were my Henrietta, damn it. My darling little sister. Now do you understand, Witcher? She betrayed me.
Claim to understand them all? Why'd you come back for revenge? Have them all cut down then?
They deserved my vengeance. They detested me, all of them, as long as I can remember. But Henrietta understood me. Once.
She was all I could cling to. Her betrayal hurt the most.
You were children then. You and your sister both had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister, the day they banished me from the palace.
Of course, I'd had
tak ono to ještě zamotanější, jo.
envoy with fish bladders, which we filled with rancid suet on a lark.
And which you set afire at the last to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, you did. Hit him right in his hideous bald patch. Never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all the blame and all the punishment. It's true. I did not stand up for you. I was too afraid. The council was unanimous. They listed all my offenses. My flights from the palace. Supposed acts of cruelty, inappropriate friendships. They cast me out, but you, the only one to understand me, you cowered in a corner, lifted not a finger to help. Not before, not after. You never tried to find me. That's not true. I searched for you. Sent out knights, gathered tidings from without. You did not wish to be found.
Since the day you vanished, I have lived with the knowledge that I failed you. I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
Ono to vyšlo? Ono to vyšlo! Oni se spřátelili, pokud teďka někdy teda nezabije ještě. Tak to jsem ale nečekal. Já jsem čekal, že teďka vytáhne nějakou kudlu a já budu muset začít skákat kolem. No, ono to vyšlo. Prozatím. Radši bych ji z očí nespouštěl.
All in all, best part of the whole ceremony? It was short.
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early. The others are probably just getting started. The drunkenness never ends in this quaint realm.
To říká ten pravý.
After all, are we?
Oh, this place is like a strong wine, Geralt. Good in small sips.
Hlavně to je poslední náš doušek z
How do you
Geralty.
find my personal brew? Not too strong.
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating.
Zapisuj si Geralty.
All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
Jasně, jdeme.
If you think it's a good
Na
idea,
co se budu
let's go.
ptát?
But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
To je dost fajnová maska, budu vypadat jak psychopat z Hotline Miami. Počkat, to si musím vážně nasadit sám. Vydrž, chlapče. Chlapče, starý. Kde mám ty rukavice? Počkat, já to tady nevidím, to je někde v quest itemech. Rukavice pro sběr mandragory. A ještě tu masku, ježíš, proč to z toho vyjelo? Už mi to dělají. A jo, mám zase nějaký nový věci na hlavu, to se mi líbí, to mám radost. Věcí na hlavu není nikdy dost, to je hnus. Strašidelný.
No, I was thinking about how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
No tak kdeží. Ty vole, tady je někdo vykopaný z hrobu. Je to zombie. Vylízá ven. To je ono? Já chci taky nějakou najít. A tamhle Reggie. A tady je ještě jedna Reggie. A padá mi killzone zase. Reggie, padá killzone.
Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all. Damn it, where'd you go?
Co na mě hasekuje? Doufám, že ne nějakou pomstu, Reggie. To mi nedělej. Pokud to bude nějaká odměna, tak to beru, ale pomsta, to nedělej, prosím tě. Ne, nechte Reginu na pokoji. Ještě nakonec stejně budeme se bojovat s tím vysokým, ne? Upírem.
We've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
A to je další město na listu, kam se nemůžeme vrátit, Reggie. Člověk si ani nemůže po noci nazbírat mandragoru.
Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning, then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education.
Geralt ví jedno.
After all,
Corvo
Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home. On the night.
Tak to se musíme zájem mrknout, co to bude.
Thanks. Mind telling me.
To překvápko.
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
Geralta usadit se na dobro. Strys. Škoda, že si nemůžete vybrat, koho si chcete tam vzít, jestli je Nefer nebo Triss. Nebo někoho úplně jinýho. Geralt ještě neví. Ještě je pořád moc mladý.
I'd find the life of a hard-working vintner too tempting one day. Or maybe I'll just stick to the path, go on roaming, staring up at the stars after laying my bedroll at the roadside.
Ah, roadsides, bedrolls, and the sky above. I sense some poetry coming on, which of course brings to mind Dandelion.
No jo, teď já bych všechny mohl pozvat na svou vinici.
Not too far from here, if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though. What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore. This fact alone could be very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Interesting point of view.
To bychom ho tam někdy mohli navštívit, ne? Já vím, že ne.
I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend.
Poseďme. Naposledy, Geralte, poseďme. To je tak strašný, když dobrá série končí. A zrovna tenhle ten rok, tenhle ten měsíc, 2.
That we do.
Pohled do kamery, Geralt to udělal znova! Opět prolomil čtvrtou zeď. Geralt, kámo, mě se po tebe bude stýskat. Já třeba doufám, že udělají nějakého nového zaklínače. A bude tam třeba hrát i za jiného zaklínače, ale mohli byste tam potkat Geralta. Třeba tam toho typka, toho kočičáka. Jak byl v té normální hře, jako ten který DLC quest, to byl takový sympatiák, hodně podobný pozadí, jako backstory měl Geraltovi, takže byste si do něj taky nějak mohli nějak tak cítit, že byste ho jakože už znali. Každopádně, já vám všem děkuji za to, že jste se dívali na hlavní linii. Náš samozřejmě ještě čeká všechny ty vedlejší questy, které tam budou. Já vždycky budu dělat co video, to vedlejší quest, nejspíš možná třeba, když budou kratší, tak budu dělat 2 questy, aby to nebylo jen 5minutový, ale jaká to byla jízda, CD Projekt, který se fakt ukázal. Uncharted 4 a tohle to prostě zatím nejlepší hry na PS4. Co si budem povídat, nádhera, hraje se to pěkně, dobrý, žádná hra není dokonalá, nebudem ten kůň a sem tam to chození, když máte navigovat se po nějakých místech, to je problém, ale to je tak malý problém oproti zbytku hry, že to ani nestojí za zmínku. A nám už teďka nezbývá, než se podívat na ty geniální lidi, kteří tuhletu hru vytvořili, dali dohromady. Těm musíme hlavně poděkovat, že jsme měli tu šanci si to zahrát. Uvidíme, kam nás to hodí po titulkách. Já vám každopádně strašně moc děkuju za všechny lajky, subscriby, za to, že se díváte právě, nebo že se mnou procházíte těma hrama, co nahrávám. A doufám, že se uvidíme u dalších dílů, ať už to je z čehokoliv, ať už to je ze Zaklínače nebo Uncharted multiplayeru. Já sám nevím, co nás čeká. Vlastně nás ještě čeká singleplayer DLC do Uncharted 4 někdy. Nevíme kdy, ale někdy jo. To bude úplně poslední dobrodružství. Možná s Drakem. Takže nezapomeňte na Geralta. Navždy tady, kámo. Navždy tady, Geralte. Budu si tě pamatovat. Jestli tohleto byl tvůj poslední díl, já si tě stejně budu pamatovat. Pro nás taky, CD Projekte, pro nás taky. My děkujeme.
Honestly, it's a shame you killed the beast. Now we shall abandon all morality.
Master Witcher, some unknown individual barged
Co pak
into
jste
your
si mysleli, že vás
residence. I resisted as best I
nechám
could, but to no avail.
Who is it?
na lopatkách a neukážu vám, co nám tady Reggie zanechal? To bych nemohl udělat, jdeme se na to podívat. Ale radši si nechám ty rukavice na Mandragoru, Bůh ví, co tam na mě nastražil chlapec. V upírských letech to je pořád chlapec, mladík.
What's that smell?
Reggie, kde se schováváš, cítím tě, který tady smrdíš. Co to je za překvápko?
Come. Don't just stand there. I want a hug.
Taková maličkost, Reggie!
What did you bring?
A garkin from Angren. I slew it. All by my lonesome.
Díky ti moc.
That why you left Carrera so suddenly? Had no idea where you'd gone. Your note was puzzling. Don't try to find me. Threw me for a loop.
That was silly. It's just that I felt stifled in your shadow. I'd have suffocated had I stayed. So when I read that notice, the contract, when I saw Angren, I knew I had to do it. Alone. Without my nanny.
I'm not your nanny. I believe in you. Like my new house?
The house is lovely. But it could use a bit.
Co pak by si potřeboval, Siri? Stačí říct, peníze na to jsou.
Wanna go outside? Could show you the grounds.
Ale tak tohle to jsem nečekal, to je dobrá. To je dobrá ještě věcička po titulkách. Ještě jsem to nevypnul, ještě že nahrávám dál. Toho bych zatraceně litoval, kdybych tam přišel, našel tam Siri. A neměl to zaznamenaný. Ať zůstane, prosím, Siri, zůstaň.
What's stopping you?
Actually, not a thing. I slew a garkin, collected my bounty. I believe I'm owed some respite.
Indeed you do, mademoiselle, as my major domo would say.
You've a butler?
A steward. Name's Barnabas Basil.
Didi.
BB for short, though I don't know if he likes it. He's the one let you in. I'll ask him to bring in some fruit, a beverage. You can spend the rest of the day lying about.
Nothing would make me happier.
Co tak smutně, Siri?
Angren, how'd it go? Garcanes can be
Tohle
pretty
se
tough
Libík
opponents.
posere.
That's why I had to lure this one to a place both spacious and empty, where it would have nowhere to hide. I found an abandoned crypt far from any town or village.
Good choice. Always best to avoid additional casualties, so your foe had nowhere to hide. But the bastard was still damn quick, I bet.
Not as quick as I am. My greater worry was its strength. I was far outclassed there. But a dose of black blood did the trick. We fought a while, I feigned a mistimed dodge and let it drink.
Nějaký nový jízdy nemáš, Siri, náhodou? Musíme myslet na Libíka, ten by je rád viděl. Libík by je všechny rád spočítal.
Which aspect is that?
The hatred, disgust, that strange blend of admiration, fear, and contempt.
They set their hounds on me in one village. In another, they forbade me from taking a drink from their well. Other than that, it's been all right. No one's tried to cheat me out of my reward so far.
I'd hoped they'd treat a woman differently.
Geralt, when they treat a woman differently in this world, it hardly ever means better. Quite the opposite.
Being a witcher anything like you imagined?
Geralt, I didn't have to imagine anything.
Remember, before we parted, we walked a good stretch of the path together.
Journeyman and master, though, not the same thing.
I'm still a long way from mastering anything, but I am trying. Anyway, I did learn from the best.
Just passed on what worked for me, or at least tried to.
I was thinking of Eskel and Lambert.
So, no regrets? Choice you made?
Not at all. I'm doing what I ever wanted to do. Being who I wanted to be. I believe that's one definition of happiness.
Nějaký zatím se mějte, jak kdyby tady chtěl opustit a nechat.
Take care of yourself.
Domové, sladký domové. Ono tady je Ciri s náma. Škoda, že tady není ještě víc lidí. Tris třeba. Abych se nedivil, že až tam ještě přijdu.
I could stay right here forever.
Zůstaň, já tě nevyháním. No nic, aspoň jsme to vyzkoušeli, nic dalšího se Ciri už si nepovíme, ale já se ještě chci mrknout, co mi tam nechal ten vampírs. Na tom stolku. Nebo myslel Ciri? To asi ne. Na nočním stolku, tady to máme. Dopis od Regise. Drahý Geralte, pokud čteš tyto řádky, znamená to, že už jsem daleko za hranicemi Tusantu a že jsi našel můj mutagenerátor. Wow. Samozřejmě si tento nástroj můžeš pojmenovat, jak se ti zlíbí. Možná přijdeš na něco, co ti bude víc pochutit, nebo co se bude lépe odrážet jeho účel, neboť nepochybuji, že v oboru mutagenů jsou tvé znalosti daleko hlubší a podrobnější než moje. Tak a dál si to můžete pauznout, protože to bylo na dlouho, než bych to přečetl. Ještě, že je Reggie fakt tak skromný. Ale jak ten mutagenerátor funguje, to se bude muset naučit někdy příště. Protože to bude určitě komplikované, to bude vyžadovat díl samo o sobě. S mutagenerátorem. Co je správče, jak to jde? Jenom teda trošku je škoda, že ten mutagenerátor dostanete potom, až když jste tu hru dohráli jako ten příběh. To případně jako velká škoda.
General refurbishment has been completed, and I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots.
Uvidíme, co nám řekne za novinky.
In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe it's
ještě do sklepa jdeme hned do sklepa. Tam objevili něco na můj mutagenerátor, co? Prohledej sklep, nepovinné. To byl pěkný let. Škoda, že ten zaklínač nemá fotomode. Počkej, mám jít normálně dál, nebo jsem měl tu se tam rozstřelit? To vypadalo, že jsem měl rozstřelit. No, 100%. Takhle si zničit sklep.
Laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
To je nádhera, ale co s tím můžu já dělat, jak už to zaklínu? Počkat, tady nějaký svítek. Jej, zase dlouhý dopis. Víte jak máte postupovat. Pokud si ten dopis nezahodil, dobrý. Nezahodil. A jak to tady funguje? Můžu rozebírat na slabší mutageny, silnější mutageny? Dovolte mi to otestovat. Tak, nějaký jsme rozebrali a tady se dají skládat. Ne, a to doplňuje alchymistický předmět, ještě něco tady je. Tak to jsem z toho blázen, takže tady jen rozkládám mutageny teda. No aspoň něco, ještě mě zajímalo, jak se používá tam ten mutagenerátor. Ještě se na něj teda mrknem rovnou, když už jsem takhle, tak zase odešel ještě dál. Pokud ho najdu, protože nemám tušení, kde to zase je. A tady ho mám. Čtvereček použít. Tento předmět vyžaduje víc nábojů. No nic, každopádně tohle teda už je vážně konec. Tohle to už je konec. Teďka nabíjené outro a musím si sehnat náboje do mutagenerátoru. Co to sakra střílí? Co to koštuje mutagenerátor? To se dozvíme někdy v budoucnu. Loučí se s váma Ryu ještě jednou. Díky a čau.